Hello everyone, TMDK here, and in this video I am attempting a as Wattson challenge in Pokémon Emerald. Let's take a look at his team. His team consists of an Electrike, a Manectric, a Voltorb and a Magneton. And with this team I'll try to beat the game. The rules are plain and simple. No items allowed in battle. Outside of battle we can. HM Lads can be used. These are Pokemon that can learn a lot of HM moves and will only be used for that purpose. No glitches, hacks and cheats that can help me win the game. And of course only Wattson's Pokemon can be used. With all of that said, let's jump right into it. We start off the game with choosing our name, TMDK of course. You arrive in our moving van and our adventure begins. We choose our first Pokemon, an Electrike, defeat the Zigzagoon that's attacking Professor Birch, go back to the lab, receive Electrike, and we give it the nickname Sparky. Very original, I know. Our first real battle is with May. Now, Mudkip is still a water Pokemon, so there are no ground type moves coming my way yet. I paralyze it and take it out slowly with Tackle with 1 health remaining, so lucky on that one. We receive a Pokédex back in the lab, go through a catching tutorial like I don't know how to catch a Pokemon. We defeat our first team Aqua Grunt and go straight to the first gym. My first obstacle, I can't even defeat a youngster because of the Geodudes. Let's see what we do next. There seems only one option for me, and that is grinding. The Geodude is a rock ground type Pokemon, so even if I had electric type moves I wouldn't be able to use them, so I need to use sheer power. And that comes from Quick Attack, Tackle, and I learned the move Howl, so that will help me boost my attack stat. And yeah, I need to level just to become strong enough to take out the Geodude from the youngster to even get to the gym leader. And then her first Pokemon is still a Geodude, level 12, so pretty strong, and I need to get lucky. Like, along the way of leveling, I defeat the youngsters, but when I come to the gym leader, she has a, like I said, Geodude level 12, and he knows Rock Tomb. Now, this is tough for me. If he hits too many Rock Tombs, I won't be able to boost my attack enough with Howl and take him out with Quick Attack. Now, our second Pokemon is also a level 12 Geodude, but we eventually managed to do it. Now, of course, in the start of the battle, I up my attack with Howl 3 times. I reckon this should be enough. I do quite some damage with Quick Attack. Of course, Roxanne is still able to use a potion, so I need to watch out for that. I take a lot of Rock Tombs. I'm at 24 health, the second Geodude is up. I get lucky with the crit on my second Quick Attack and take her out. The last Pokemon is a Nosepass. I'm still locked in with the Quick Attack. I forgot the Nosepass is only a rock type Pokemon. I could have used Spark. That would have made this battle a lot easier, but still, I managed to do it. I paralyze it with Thunder Wave, figure out I can use Spark, and even after a potion, I can take it out. The Roxanne defeated, and we get the Stone Badge. We take the Devon goods back from a Team Aqua member, we save Piku, and now we can sail with Mr. Briny to Dewford Town. Here we first need to deliver a letter to Steven, and after we've done that, we go to the gym to fight Brawly. Now, with our Sparky being so over leveled at this point because we needed to take out Roxanne with sheer power, this gym is a walk in the park. Not really much I can say about this, me just using Spark and taking everyone out. We sail back with Mr. Briny to Slateport City. We defeat some Team Aqua members in the museum, and at level 26 our Sparky evolves into a Manectric. Now, after this, I catch my second team member, another Electrike, and I can't evolve this one to keep to Watson's team, and I name it Voltage. I go back to Mr. Stone to get the XP share to level this Pokemon much more easy. Now, May is up on our way to Mobile City, and the first Pokemon is Alhambra, and I'm fighting with Voltage. Now, Voltage can't do much yet, so all I can do is paralyze it with Thunder Wave and do as much cycles as I can. Sparky needs to come in and finish the job. Lombre is a Spark, now Marshtomp is a ground Pokemon now, so I need to take it out with Howl and Quick Attack, and the Slugma is an easy Spark. We get the HM Rock Smash from a guy in Mobile City, blast Wally's Ralts into oblivion, and challenge the third gym leader, Wattson. Now, Wattson being the main subject of this video, and we are rebuilding his team, but we have only an Electrike and a Manectric at this point, so we are short 2 Pokemon. It is a tough battle, electric against electric types, but we eventually managed to do it. I'm starting with Voltage. I try to take out the Voltorb. It's a neck-on-neck battle, and eventually he blows himself up and we both faint. Okay then, Sparky comes in, and Spark, even though if it's not very effective, it's still the best move to use. The Electrike goes down easily. The Magneton is a tougher opponent. He paralyzes and confuses me, but I still manage to get off 2 Sparks and take it out. Roar is not a move we want to learn. Manectric is the last Pokemon. This is a neck-on-neck battle. Manectric, being level 24, it should be a lot weaker, but Wattson keeps healing him up. We're both paralyzed, and yeah, it's a tough battle. It's back and forth, and you won't believe the luck. I have 1 health remaining. He is unable to move by paralyzed 2 times, and I take him out. Wow. We catch a Zigzagoon to use as a Chimlad. We watch fire and water collide in Mount Moon, take an elevator to who knows where, and find out we need to fight the leader of some criminal organization called Team Magma. Okay, we're using Voltage. Voltage being a lot stronger now, being level 27, but still unable to take out a single Pokemon. Sparky, our savior, comes in and takes out my Tiana easily. The Zubat, of course, a one-shot. The camera being a ground-type Pokemon, I need to go back to my Howl and Quick Attack tactic. Maxi tries to save his camera with a few super potions, but we eventually take it out. Maxi defeated. Flannery is the leader of the 4th gym and also my next opponent. Now, all of our Pokemon know the move Overreach. He has 2 Pokemon which are a fire ground type, so my electric moves won't work and I don't stand a chance yet. So I need to level my Pokemon a bit. Voltage to level 30 and Sparky level 35 might give me the edge, but it's still a tough fight. I managed to get to the Torkoal a few times, but I'm already weakened at that point. I have only my Manectric left and the Torkoal with Overheat. It takes me out easily. So he also has a berry to restore his special attack. Now, I learned Secret Power to Manectric to maybe give me the edge to Camera, but in this fight it wasn't necessary, so I got lucky. Voltage is my starting Pokemon and I'm fighting a Numel with just Quick Attack. I managed to paralyze it with my ability and take it out. The Slugma I take out as well with Spark after Flannery heals her up, but I managed to take it out with a Spark and Quick Attack, which is all I can wish for from Voltage. Voltage gets a tiny Quick Attack off, but then gets taken out, but Cameron's special attack is now lowered because of Overheat and he's paralyzed, so I can take him out easily with Secret Power. Now I have a Sparky with full health against Torkoal, survive Overheat and take it out with Spark. Flannery defeated. Goodbye. Straight to the 5th gym to challenge Dad and his normal type Pokemon. Now I get taken out one time by Slacking, but the next try I managed to defeat him easily. My first Pokemon is Voltage, but he gets taken out by Spinda. There goes my first Pokemon. Sparky, our Lord and Savior, needs to do it again. Spinda gets taken out easily. I take out the Vigoroth without even taking a hit. The Linoon just uses a slash, but I take it quite well, and Slacking being the last Pokemon. I paralyze it with my first Spark, and I get yawned. Of course, I will go to sleep, but because Slacking is paralyzed and loafing every other turn, I can take it out. Even after Norman heals it up fully, I take it out with a couple more Sparks, and we defeat Slacking, defeat Norman, and get the badge. We get the HM Surf from Wally's dad, learn into our HM lad Zigzagoon, and then we go back to Mobile City and receive the key to New Mobile from Wattson. We enter and here we find our two final team members, a Voltorb, which I name Kaboom, and a Magnemite, which I name Magneto. Comment down below if you know where this comes from. After this we go back to Wattson and we also get the TM Thunderbolt. We defeat some more Team Aqua members on our way up to Fortress City, and on our way we also come across May, and we have to battle her again. Now, with our team fully formed, we can go ham. Of course, Kaboom isn't the strongest of Pokemon, so he gets taken out by Lombra, but he's low and paralyzed, so Voltage can take him out easily with Spark. Now the next Pokemon is a Marshtomp. Marshtomp is a ground type Pokemon, so Voltage gets one-shotted by Mudshot. Sparky knows Secret Power, so that is a move we can use. We can tank the Mudshots pretty easily and take him out with Secret Power Slugma. That's an easy Spark, and May is defeated. We get the Devon Scope from Steven to remove the invisible Kecleons that are blocking our way. Voltage learns the move Bite, and we challenge Winona and her flying type Pokemon in the 6th gym. You might think that with my electric team this gym should be easy, but still, Altaria with her Earthquake and electric moves not being super effective on her, it is still a tough one and it took me a few tries. The Swablu is easy with Spark, super effective. Altaria goes ham with the Earthquake and takes out my Magneton. Kaboom! I decide to use Screech to lower her physical defense so that my Sparky can use Secret Power. Secret Power does quite some damage. I get it low, she heals up after I tank an Earthquake, but manage to paralyze her and get her low again, so that when I faint, Voltage can finish her off. The next Pokemon is a Skarmory. Spark super effective. This is an easy one. The next is a Tropius. Also here, electric type moves are not super effective, but I managed to paralyze it, and it is using Solar Beam, so it only can attack every other turn. I managed to take it out. The last Pokemon is a Pelipper. Spark being double super effective, it is a one-shot, and we have defeated Winona. We catch another HM lad, a Tropius, to have a more variety of HM moves. Then we go to Little Cove City and we have to battle May once again. The first Pokemon is a Tropius and I'm using Magneto, so the Tropius can't do much against me because of my typing and we take it out easily. The next Pokemon being a Slugma, that's also an easy one with Spark. The third Pokemon is a Marshtomp, the ground type. Of course, this is much tougher. I miss my Supersonic and I get taken out by Mudshot. I swap in Kaboom and go for the same tactic as in the last fight, use Screech so that Sparky with Secret Power can do more damage and take them out more easily. Marshtomp is down and the rest of the fight is a walk in the park. The Lombra has evolved in Ludicolo, but still a few sparks, and we have defeated May. We chase away Archie on top of Vampire and he takes the wrong orb. We find Maxie in a Team Magma hideout and he angers Groudon with also the wrong orb. And then we fight because he thinks it's my fault. His team has a camera up with Earthquake now, so this is a tough opponent and it takes me a lot of tries, and I of course need to get lucky and find my way past Camerupt. I'm starting off with Magneto against Mightyena, so that his moves are not very effective and I can easily take him out. Of course he's stalling with the Swagger, with everything he can do, but we managed to take him out. The next Pokemon is of course the Camerupt. I try to confuse it, but he takes me out just like that. Kaboom comes in, of course, a Screech once again, and Voltage, do as much damage as I can, only get one bite off, and Sparky needs to save the day once more. Secret Power hits a crit and the Camerupt's out of the way. Crobat is the last Pokemon. I use Spark, it's super effective. Maxie stalls with a Super Potion, but we managed to do it. And we become level 39 and also Sparky learns Bite now. Bye Maxie. Archie steals Captain Stern's submarine for his deep sea adventure. We intend to get it back and fight Matt. After we're done fighting him, Voltage becomes level 36 and learns the move Thunder, a very powerful move. After we have defeated Matt, the submarine still leaves the base. Onto the gym to fight Glacia and Tate in their Psychic type Pokemon. The ground type Pokemon keep following me throughout this run. There's a Claydol on their team and it knows Earthquake. Now that's a bad thing for me because Earthquake takes out my Pokemon way too easy and I don't stand a chance with the team I have now. So there's not many options for me but to go into grinding mode and leveling my Pokemon a bit. Around level 40 I try again, but the fight is still too hard. The Claydol still manages to take all my Pokemon out one shot with its Earthquake. So more leveling is in order and I also learned some new moves to my Pokemon. Thunderbolt goes to Manectric and Shockwave goes to Magneto to give my Pokemon some new tools and give them an edge in the fight. I also train for good XP against the cameraman and the interviewer, so if you're looking to grind, those are the guys to find. Sparky learns Thunder and now we're ready to go into this fight. I'm starting with Sparky and Magneto and we're focusing the Claydol because it needs to go down first because of its Earthquake. I managed to get it confused and I'm hitting Bite because it's super effective and it might flinch it. I managed to take it out with Tri-Attack. The Xadu luckily was only using Calm Mind, so it wasn't attacking with anything. So now I'm focusing my Thunderbolt on it to get it down because the Calm Minds did stack, so it's pretty OP at this point. The Xatu goes down with another Thunderbolt and the Solrock is already confused at this point, so we're hitting it with everything we have. Thunderbolt and the Solrock is gone, now only the Lunatone is left, so we use Spark Thunderbolt combo. It only used Calm Mind, so it goes down pretty quick. Glacia and Tate defeated. We also have a fight with Steven against Team Magma, Maxie and Tabitha to be more precise. Now, we're fighting together. This is a double battle and Metang is a pretty strong Pokemon and we have the disadvantage against the Camerupt, so I am focusing Mightyena first because that's the only Pokemon I can use my electric moves against. But Mightyena gets taken out by Metang. Okay then, Steven, off you go. And now there's two Camerupts in the game, so I'm at such a disadvantage and all I can do is some little tick damage, but I managed to make them both paralyzed with my static ability, so this will help a lot. Kaboom comes in and yeah, of course he only can do some tick damage. I don't know what to expect from a Voltorb, but okay. Sparky comes in, one Camerupt is down already. I take out the Golbat one shot with a Thunderbolt. Now there's one Camerupt left. I'm counting on Metang to take it out. I take out the Mightyena, he takes out the Camerupt, and together we take out the Crobat. Down they go. After learning Dive to our newest HM lad, we find the lost Submarine and enter the Team Aqua hideout. In the end, we find Archie and he wants the battle. Now luckily for us, Team Aqua doesn't have Camerupts, they have Sharpedos, which is good for us and our electric type moves. The Mightyena goes down easily with Voltage. Crobat, of course, one Thunder and it goes down easily. The Sharpedo hangs in a bit longer because I miss my Thunder and he takes me out with Slash, but he goes down eventually. There's no escaping it. Archie is defeated and he also uses the wrong orb. Kyogre gets angry. Everything goes to SHIT. Team Magma comes in, they're feuding against each other and the legendaries are battling it out. The heaviest rains combined with the brightest sunshine, so we need to do something about it. Steven tells us what to do and we're gone. The legendaries clash together and we need to get Rayquaza because he's going to take them apart and even save the world. Now we can enter the 8th gym and fight Juan and his water type Pokemon. Now with our electric type team, this should be easy, except for the Kingdra in the end because of its water dragon typing. Electric type moves are just neutral. So with double team and rest, it's still a tough opponent, so I need a few tries. First Pokemon is a Love Disc. Let's take that out of the way with an easy Thunder. The next Pokemon is a Whiscash. I swap in Kaboom to use Screech, and then comes in Magneton to use Tri-Attack, and I'm hoping for a status effect. Now I'm lucky and I managed to get Whiscash burned. I survive an Earthquake and use another Tri-Attack. Now he's so low that when I swap in my next Pokemon he will faint automatically, so Whiscash is out of the way. I still have my Voltage, Celio, that's an easy Thunder, and the next Pokemon, Groudon, is also an easy Thunder. Now, the last Pokemon is a Kingdra. This is where it gets tricky. Kingdra is starting to use Double Team, upping its evasiveness, and yeah, that makes it harder for me to hit my Thunder. Voltage is enabled too, and he gets taken out, so Sparky is my last hope. I'm using Thunderbolt because it has a higher accuracy than Thunder originally has, and I managed to get a hit on. Now Kingdra uses Rest and it's Berry, so it's back up with full health. I hit another Thunderbolt and managed to get it paralyzed, hit another one, and we have defeated Juan. Goodbye. We climb a waterfall, enter Victory Road, and come across Wally again. Wally has a full team now and he's ready to challenge us. His first Pokemon is an Altaria and I'm fighting with Kaboom. Now, not a real tactic here, I'm just testing some moves, what works the best. I use Spark, that doesn't do much. Screech Facade does a bit more. I hit a crit with Spark. Works either way, I get him low, Wally heals him up, so I just blow myself up with the bit of strength I have left, so the next Pokemon can take it out easily. The next Pokemon is Delcatty, and I'm going for a Charge and an Electric type move, just to be sure to take the Pokemon out. Now Charge Thunder does quite some damage and takes out Delcatty easily. Now of course the Magneton against Magneton is what I went for. I managed to get it confused, and now it's a back-to-back battle using our electric type moves. They are not very effective, but I am the stronger Magneton and I managed to take it out. The next Pokemon is the Roselia. Now Magneton is still a good choice here because grass type moves are not very effective against me, but the lead sheet is slowly sipping all life out of me, and I get it low, but I faint eventually. Of course we still have Sparky left. Sparky with secret power, a strong move. I'm very happy I learned Sparky that move. It came in handy a lot of times. Now I'm using Thunderbolt on Gardevoir, could have used Bite, either way I take it out without struggle. Wally defeated. Straight to the league. First of the Elite Four, Sidney and his dark type Pokemon. I managed to defeat Sidney the first try. I try to use Kaboom as best as I can, but Voltorb just isn't a strong Pokemon. I use Spark, managed to get my Tiana paralyzed, but that's all it can do before he gets taken out by Double Edge. I swap in Sparky, second strongest Pokemon on my team when you look at special attack next to Magneto, so I use him to take out my Tiana easily. Magneto, I swap Magneto in to fight against Shiftry. Shiftry's moves are not very effective against Magneto because of the steel typing, so this is my best choice. Now, electric type moves are not very effective, but Shiftry swaggers me. Swagger sharply raises my physical attack, so now I can use Tri-Attack. Tri-Attack now does some decent damage, even though Magneto's physical attack originally isn't that high. Managed to paralyze it, but of course Sidney uses a full restore. I managed to burn it after that with Tri-Attack. Now Shiftry's Torment allows me to not use the same move over again, so Tri-Attack isn't an option, so I need to swap between Tri-Attack and Spark, and after a long battle and with low health I managed to take him out. Next Pokemon is a Groudon, so I swap in Voltage to take it out with Thunder. Thunder, super effective, take it out easily. The next Pokemon is a Cacturne, and I'm trying to go for the same tactic I used with Shiftry, Magneto. His grass type moves, all of his moves, are not very effective against Magneto, so let's do it. I managed to hit a crit with Spark, and I managed to get him confused, but I get taken out before I can take him out. Now Cacturne is low. I know Sidney is going to use a full restore, so I use a charge to charge my electric type move. The next one I'm using, Thunder. Now even though it's not very effective, it still does a lot of damage. Now I need another charge Thunder to take Cacturne out. He uses Leech Seed, so he gets some health back, but another charge Thunder managed to do it. Absol is the last Pokemon. I need to watch out for this one. He got Sword Dance, Rock Slide, Slash. He can do quite some damage. So I only have Sparky left in this fight. I'm going for Thunderbolt because of the accuracy, and it still has decent damage. So I need 3 of these after I tank a Rock Slide. Thankfully, but we have defeated Sidney. Second of the Elite Four is Phoebe and her Ghost type Pokemon. This should be an even battle, Ghost and Electric types. This should go up even, but her second Dusclops knows the move Earthquake, and Earthquake is the arch nemesis of Electric type Pokemon, so I still have a hard time. Also, the rest of her team is pretty strong too. Now I go back to Victory Road to level my Pokemon a bit till around level 50. I try again, and you know what? I managed to defeat her, of course. Her first Pokemon is a Dusclops. This is the one without Earthquake, so he uses Protect, I use Charge, and Thunder. Take it out easy. The second Dusclops is the one with Earthquake. Now he's going to use Earthquake, so I get a quick Thunder off, and then I get taken out. I swap in Sparky, use Bite, super effective, and it has the ability to flinch, so I'm hoping on that. Thunderbolt doesn't quite take it out. Full restore, of course. 2 more Thunderbolts, it's slow. Phoebe won't use a full restore because it's still orange, and I take it out with Spark. Now, Magneto, Steel type, so Banette's Shadow Ball won't work, not very effective. Sableye moves, not very effective, and I'm just blasting through her last Pokemon with Spark. Easy as that. Even the last Banette, no chance, not very effective. You're gone. Phoebe defeated. Third of the Elite Four is Glacia and her Ice type Pokemon. Now luckily for me, most of her Ice types are also Water type, so that gives me an advantage as an Electric type user. I lose one time, but the second try I managed to defeat her. Her first Pokemon is a Celio, and I take it out easily with a few Electric type moves. Her second Pokemon is a Glalie. Glalie using Ice type, so I swap in Magneto because Ice type moves not very effective against my Steel typing, as you can see. I'm using Spark, managed to get it paralyzed. Glacia doesn't use a full restore, I'm lucky, and I take the Glalie out. Walrein is the next Pokemon. Now Walrein is the strongest Pokemon on her team, in my opinion. It is a high level, but still my Thunderbolt does a lot of damage, and I take it out with 2 of these. The next Pokemon is another Celio, an easy Thunderbolt, off you go. The last Pokemon, a Glalie. I swap Magneto back in and go for the same tactic. Use Spark while tanking the Ice type moves. I get it paralyzed and low again, just as in the last fight, but this time Glacia uses a full restore, but I'm back into Sparking again. Same scenario, this time no full restore. Glacia defeated. Last of the Elite Four is Drake and his Dragon type Pokemon. Now of course there's a Flygon on his team. The ground type Pokemon with Earthquake do keep following me around in this run, and they always make it hard for me to defeat a team. They are the ultimate struggle for my Electric type Pokemon. And now I'm going on a mission. I need to learn my Pokemon some new moves, especially Kaboom. And I give it Thunder, which I buy from the mart, and I go to the abandoned ship to get Rain Dance. Now Rain Dance allows Thunder to hit without missing, which is very good also for my other Pokemon with Thunder. Now I also give it Light Screen to help against special attack. Now I level my Pokemon a bit, I go back and manage to defeat Drake. His first Pokemon is a Shelgon. I'm fighting with Magneto, because Shelgon's moves are not very effective against my Magneto, and I'm using Spark. I'm paralyzing him, I get him very low. He can't do anything with his moves. Drake uses a full restore, I paralyze it again, and Drake had enough and he switched it out with Flygon. I tried to confuse it, but Flygon is way faster than my Magneto, and he takes me out with Earthquake. What a surprise. I swap in Kaboom and I blow myself up with Explosion. It is a very strong move and Flygon is very low. Now I'm thinking Drake is going to use a full restore, but he doesn't, which is perfect for me, and I take out the Flygon. The next Pokemon, the Shelgon, comes just back in and he's already paralyzed. He can't even move and I take it out. The next Pokemon, Altaria. Flying type, but not weak against electric type moves. So Thunderbolt does the damage it needs to do. He's just using Dragon Dance, which allows me to take it out, and he feints off Recall with Double Edge. Now I'm below half health. It's getting tricky. Kingdra, also electric type moves, not very effective. Neutral, I must say. Dragon Dance again, so I can take it out again with Thunderbolt. Salamence intimidates me. I'm a special attacker. Don't worry, I paralyze it with a Thunder. It heals with its berry. I survive with 10 health and hit another Thunder to finish it off. Drake defeated, lucky as hell. We're facing the champion, Wallace and his water type Pokemon. It seems like this was perfectly made for me, because my electric type team. Now of course his team has some sneaky Pokemon that make it hard for me to use electric type moves like Whiscash, Ludicolo. They're making my life a bit harder than it's supposed to be, but we eventually managed to do it after gaining some levels. The Wailord, that's an easy Thunderbolt one shot. The Gyarados, he goes down as well. No problem here, super effective, they're down. The Whiscash, ground type. The reason I'm using Bite with Voltage, because I know that the explosion from Voltorb just doesn't kill it, so I need to do a bit damage. Now I don't do enough with Bite. I try to flinch it and use a second Bite, that doesn't work. So I swap in Sparky and try to use Secret Power, and it works. And I take it out. The Tentacruel comes in and I hit a Lucky Thunder and take it out one shot as well. Ludicolo. Now Ludicolo is an annoying Pokemon. It annoyed me a lot in this fight. Double teaming the whole time. Now I have a counter for that, Ludicolo. You better watch out. I used Rain Dance. Rain Dance makes Thunder hit all the time. You can double team as much as you want, Ludicolo. I can still hit my Thunder. And that's what I do. I even paralyze it, so I can attack first. Bye bye, Ludicolo, you're done. The last Pokemon, a Milotic. Rain is still falling, so I can still use Thunder and paralyze it as well. Berry heals it up, so Wallace doesn't use a full restore. Perfect scenario, take it out with a Thunderbolt. We have defeated the champion. We are the champions now. We put our Pokemon in the Hall of Fame. We got Manectric, Sparky, Magneton Magneto, Voltorb Kaboom, and Electrike Voltage. And of course, me, your champion. We did it, guys. And now of course, after the league, there's one more challenge, and that is to defeat Steven with his level in the 70 Pokemon. Now of course, coming straight out of the league, this isn't possible. My Pokemon are just too weak and I can't defeat his ground type, rock type Pokemon, earthquake using Pokemon, so this is tough for me, and I do need a lot of levels to win from Steven. I got to go all the way up to level 80. Now, I do admit I did use rare candies, because leveling all my Pokemon to level 80, that takes way too much time. So I did it this way, just to see if it was possible. On level 80 it was. The first Pokemon was a Skarmory, and I took it out easily with Thunderbolt, super effective. The Aggron, being Rock Steel, still can be defeated with electric type moves. Metagross knows Earthquake. I do get a crit with Thunder off. He's low, which is perfect. I swap in Sparky. He heals itself with the berry, so he's high enough in health so Steven won't use a full restore, and I take it out with Thunderbolt. Claydol is the second Pokemon. Ground type again. I use Explosion very low, so my Sparky can take it out with Bite, which is super effective. Now comes Credilli. Credilli is another one of those annoying Pokemon with Ingrain, Confuse Ray, Giga Drain, Ancient Power. Yeah, this is an annoying Pokemon. I swap in Magneto because Its moves are not very aggressive against me, but I'm confused. There's chances that Thunder won't hit. Credilli might boost her stats with Ancient Power. She's constantly healing from Ingrain, but I'm lucky I got it paralyzed and managed to hit a crit with Thunder and take it out before it takes me out. Now Armaldo is the last Pokemon. Thunder does quite a lot of damage. Full restore, doesn't matter, Spark, and I hit another Thunder without missing. Lucky, Steven defeated. Watching, guys, today we did the As Wattson challenge in Pokemon Emerald. It was a fun and challenging run. If you want to see me do more of these gym trainer challenges, let me know down below. The MVPs of this run were for sure Manectric and Magneton because they're fully evolved and therefore their stats are higher. The other Pokemon did do their part, but these Pokemon contributed the most. In case of strongest opponents, I'm not really looking at trainers especially, but more at Pokemon that made this run difficult. They were the ground type Pokemon, the Whiscash, the Flygon, the Claydol, they are examples, and I always needed to find a way around them to make a win. Of course, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends. This has been TMDK. See you next time.